Guys, Sorcerer Zero here. Today is St. Patrick's Day, and we're going to make leprechaun shank. Now, if you're wondering where I got the leprechaun, I can't tell you that, but it's a big juicy one. You know that I love to cook with beer, so here I am. I'm at beer 30, and with all 30 taps over here. And if you haven't been to Beer 30 yet, you need to come over here. I'm going to get Calapooya's Cluricon today. It's a red Irish ale. And we're going to use that in our leprechaun shank. And we're back with sound again. Now, as you can see, my erstwhile helper will come and photograph the pan here. I've gotten an entire massive onion, and I've cut it up really tiny, and I've cooked it in some butter, and I've put some garlic in there, and it's just sitting away. And I'm ready to use my beer. My Irish Red, Calapooya's own Cluricon.
Okay.
Is that not
delicious looking?
A beautiful beer. This is so beautiful. I just cannot help myself.
My God, you're drinking beer on today of all days? Don't you know it's Paddys Day?
Now, you may be under the
influence.
No, actually, this is the first sip I've had all day. You may actually be under the impression that it is the beer that does the tenderizing for the meat. This is not true. This beer is going to use the malt in the beer to give flavor to the leprechaun leg.
Leprechaun leg? Okay.
Leprechaun, yeah. This was actually a pretty big leprechaun. We just finished up a rain shower yesterday, and you know there happened to be a rainbow in the front yard.
Yeah.
He said, "You can't have my gold," and yeah, I had to take something.
Well, with thighs like that, he must have been on the stout a lot. Yeah.
They're good leprechaun legs, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
You can also use lamb shank if you can't find a leprechaun. But anyway,
leprechaun is recommended, though.
Leprechaun is recommended. So I put this back here on medium low.
Okay.
And I'm going to pour the beer right in there with the onion
Ooh.
and the garlic. Do not be afraid of the beer. Do not be afraid of the beer. I'm also going to use, and I know you guys see Nor instead of OXO, but this is an OXO cube. And
sent direct from Ireland.
Most people use chicken broth. I use beef broth because beef broth tastes better with the Worcestershire I'm going to put into this dish. With an OXO cube, all I need to do is basically just
they're lovely, aren't they?
Crumble it up and put it in there, and then I'll put some water in there. Yes, I did cut up some potato. I'm going to put the potato in there before I put the lamb in. And I've actually put these into small slices. You can make these any shape you want. You can have big chunks. You can have tiny pieces. You can have slices, dices, however you like your potato. Go. There we go. Potato. Now I'm going to put in a bit of water. 1 OXO cube. 2 cups of water.
Of course, the beer today was bought, as usual, in our local Beer 30, which is just on the corner. Very handy.
Some water. Or sure.
Oh,
Sure.
the parents, that's
Because I
so
can't
good.
say it.
It just adds so much flavor.
Yeah,
Perfect in a stew.
don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Cheese on toast with a bit of that. Lovely.
Oh, it already smells good.
Mm.
You're gonna want to bring this up to a bubble before you put the lamb legs in.
Yeah, you don't want them going cold.
That's gonna take a little while.
Yeah.
So, let's go outside and find some seasonings.
You want to go outside and find some
I
seasonings?
want to go outside. I want another excuse to play in the garden.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go.
I think I may need a better pair of scissors.
There's the big silver ball from our Martian invasion video set. See? Okay, let's go outside.
The Martians, they's coming.
Okay.
And the garden fared very well this winter. We actually still have parsley left. Parsley normally is an annual, and it does not survive the winter well, but this did.
Mm-hmm.
My fine patch of oregano also survived the winter extremely well. This is very healthy, and it's spreading out very nicely. This may be the last year for the thyme. It doesn't appear to be coming back very thickly. Some tiny little buds. But by now it really should be thick and full like the oregano. I may have to replace it. But anyway, good handful of thyme. And another one for
Good luck.
good measure.
Yeah.
Oh, look! The Irish oxalis came back.
The what?
Irish oxalis. It actually looks like clover, but it's not clover. This will come out with some nice, pretty
It looks
yellow.
a lot bigger.
Yeah, it'll come out with some nice yellow flowers later this year.
Excellent. Okay.
I think that's about. The sage needs to come back. I can't mess with the sage. The sage is coming back nicely too, but it really needs to be left alone to do its thing.
Okay.
I don't think rosemary really isn't appropriate for this dish, so I'll leave the rosemary alone.
All right.
The parsley will go in very last.
Okay.
Funny, I swear I smell leprechaun like cooking.
Mm-hmm. Hello, guinea pig.
Give the thyme a bit of a rinse, just to make sure there's no dirt on it.
Yeah.
Very, very simple. Take your two fingernails there. Fingernails. Just pull.
Oh.
Very easy. And it smells wonderful. Absolutely fresh thyme smells wonderful. There you go.
Perfect.
Yep. Smells good.
It does.
And that hiss means that we are ready for the legs. The steam on the edges. Place in gently.
We have to turn the other one around. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Love. Gonna find a lid. One gigantic lid. Now you can leave this on medium, but what you really want is a fairly decent simmer. You don't want to boil because you don't want to boil all the water away because this thing's going to be in here for about 2 hours. So set it where you're going to get a fairly gentle simmer and leave it alone. If it gets a little dry, you can add more water, you can add more broth, or you can add more beer. That's all.
Okay, excellent. Okay, here we are again, checking back in.
Gravy.
There's Linda. And here, just look at those. So what are you doing right now?
Gravy. This is going to go on top of the potatoes. This is the liquid that the leprechaun shanks were actually cooked in. I made a roux and then thickened it up, and now it's gravy.
Very nice.
Leprechaun juice.
Yeah, just look at those.
Water's ready for the potatoes. Milk.
Milk.
Milk. Milk.
Yeah, just for those of you that don't know, this is not a vegan meal.
I don't know. The leprechaun could have been vegan.
I could have been, yeah.
If the leprechaun was vegan, I don't know. Nope. Now, plates. Potatoes sit for just a second while I go outside and snip some parsley.
Okay. Probably too dark to bring the camera up, but sure, we can give it a go. Nighttime garden. That's not too bad. Kind of spring temperatures. Oh no, can't see a damn thing. It's nice and peaceful out here.
Oh, the sky is pretty.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, some of these pieces are on their last legs.
Straight from the garden, just picked.
There we go. Save those.
Okay.
Of course, if I were doing true gourmet, I'd have these all shaped into a clover leaf. And
Yeah, but we don't need that.
These are,
Heavy?
yeah, they're heavy. Thick. Lots of meaty goodness. This one's almost off the bone. Label. Yes. Meat. Meat.
Yum. Oh, wow. Doesn't that look amazing? Mm.
And that is as difficult as that gets.
Awesome.
Of course, if you're a little more refined, you can always cut the meat off the shank and, make it all pretty.
Yeah, we're a bit more barbaric than that. So, lovely. Happy Paddy's Day, everyone.